Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Ragnamod 6. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode we set this guy up here, and he is working wonders. We are just about at the point of having 32 buckets worth of ether gas. We're not going to need nowhere near that many. Oops, I fell in the hole. So yeah, all of that was to get machine frames, which I said I was going to do some. I went back and worked on some. These things are like super expensive. I still got a bunch of diamond gears and stuff in here. I got to looking at them and then realized that we don't really need those for these. We need to get started with them. Once we make our first steel casing, get into mechanism, then get into thermal, we've got this recipe right here. These guys are a lot cheaper to make. So that's kind of where we're headed at today. I want to get mechanism started. I want to get thermal started and go from there. And then we've got a couple more things for industrial foregoing that I want to do. Main thing from industrial foregoing that I want. Mercy of Engineering. We got a quest to complete. Oh, there's a quest for steel. I just completed that. I've just emptied out our stuff. And then there's another quest complete for pipes. For making the upgrades for pipes. I decided to let this guy over here run. Was doing some work up there on those, waiting for stuff to get processed up, and I was like, oh, hey, let's get some more wither skulls while we're at it. And this guy was running so quick that it couldn't keep up. So, I had to make some upgrades for that. The pipe upgrades, they're still just the standard recipes. There's nothing that's really changed about them. So, all of that is now done. And we're ready to go on about our business. Oh, the machines from industrial foregoing that I was talking about. We need the animal rancher. So we need buckets of milk. So we can make cheese. So we can get into rats. Rats is, what was it that we needed rats for? Rats to get into refined storage. And to get to the Twilight Forest. So that's what we need it for, and that's what we're going to do. So, that is where we're at for the moment. Those can go in my bag. So, let's take a look at everything that I need to work on getting done. Not really here, but let's go here. Let's get rid of all this. We've got machine frames made up. One other thing we need to make. Is I want to get into mystical agriculture pretty soon. So we need to make our ore laser. This guy right here. Pretty simple to do. I just got to go find some iron ore. Not that bad. Actually, we've probably got some in here. We do. So we've got that. That's one of the things I need. Rancher is one of them that we need. And mechanism. We need to make, it doesn't matter what we put, a steel casing is one of the things that we need. We need the metallurgic infuser. That's what we need in order to make our circuits and our alloys in order to get to thermal. We need to make the combiner. The combiner will allow us to make our steel casings the easy way. So that we need thermal machine frames. These guys right here. These are a pain. At least starting out, it's going to be very expensive to make the first one. We're going to need field projectors for that. Nothing too industrial iron. That looks easy enough. Because once we make the first ones of these, we can make those in here. But we've got to make the first one to get to that. Which also means we are going to need the induction smelter. And that's easy enough. Once we get the machine frame, we're good to go. So, that's kind of where we're at for the moment. I've got a bunch of crafting I need to get done, so I'm going to get at it. Alright, so we've got our metallurgic infuser complete. This guy here, we will use to make our circuits, our alloys, stuff like that. So we're going to need to run, this is going to be the expensive way of doing all this, but for the time being, until we can get to the easier way, we'll go ahead and do this. So let's go ahead and get these guys going. And while they're cooking up, I'm going to spend some time, well, we won't be doing that one yet. We're going to have to get some more. And go from there. So, I shall return. Alright, so we've run into kind of our first real snag, which is making this heptazone. In order to make it, I've got everything we need. It's just not high enough. We need blazing blood. And to get blazing blood, there's some ways to do it, which I don't have none of this stuff made yet. Or you can just spawn blaze inside of a smeltery. But what I did, I've got this nether fortress here. There is actually, let's get my sword down just in case. I've got a blaze spawner right there. As a matter of fact, there's one right here. So I just kind of run back and forth to get the blazing blood that we needed in order to do this. And now we can go home and take care of what we need to take care of, which is making this stuff. So we can throw that in there. That should now be ready to go. That's not going to be enough to do what we need to do, I do believe. Because that took 3. And I mathed wrong. We need 4. Alright, so we've got everything together now that we need to make our 4 field projectors. Boom, there we go. We've got a couple quests I need to complete right quick. One for the metallurgic infuser that gives us another steel casing. And then one for the floodlight that gives us a bunch of torches. Yeah, sure. So our next bit of business is now going to be to get these that made way too... I should have looked at this. All we needed was one recipe worth of this, not all of that. Oh well, we got plenty of them, should we so see fit to need them. So I need to find a place to sit these guys up, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so we've got this guy here set up. Now all we need to do is get our block set up, and then we will be good to go. So this guy there, I brought this guy with us just so I could stack these in here. That guy is taken care of. That can go away. And then we need our iron sheet metal. Is that right? No, that is not right. This should be 2. There we go. That is made. And we've got our redstone servo as our catalyst. And it's not working. Why are we not working? There was still a torch in here that was right there. But so that was what it was. But there we go. Machine frame is made. Let's make sure we do have some lighted areas here. That'll take care of that. We are good to go. Now, I need Invar. Do I still have Invar left? I have one. I still have our 2 Invar gears. Beautiful. We are looking for the induction smelter. I need redstone coil. Easy enough. That is this guy. That's that guy. I need 2 pieces of sand. And we need a blast furnace. And that we've got. We can use this. I'm not using it anymore. And with that, he picked it up. Give me my blast furnace back. And with that, induction smelter. Beautiful. That just made our life a whole lot easier. So induction smelter's made, that gives us some iron. Machine frames made, that's going to give us some iron. But now that we've got the induction smelter, we can now make machine frames at like a 10th of the cost. Actually, that's probably about a 15th of the cost as what it was before. It takes just 1 each of the sheet metal and 1 redstone block instead of 8 and 16 and 16, which is nice. All right, and our last piece of this puzzle
Enter your remote access code.
is going to be, that was my answer machine, is our combiner. And now with that guy there, we now can make easy steel casings. Oh, it's going to be so much nicer. We can now get into, we can get rid of that one and that one. We'll leave that up there. That can go away and that can go away. That's going to make getting through our mods now a whole, well, at least the tech mods, a whole lot easier. I am happy about that. Mechanism, combiner, tungsten ore. Sure. Why not? Alright, so our next item is going to be the ore laser base. This guy is, boom, we've got it. And that also completes a quest, which will give us 4 more of the drills. And it gives us the purple laser lens that we don't necessarily need now because we already made one. But we do need a white laser lens. And that is because with the white laser lens, that is going to get us our prosperity ore, and that is what we need. We want to get into mechanism. So we just need a white dye and 4 glass panes. I have 4 glass panes left, and we can get white dye from our little chest here. And that'll take care of that. That goes into this one. And there we go. There is our white laser lens. Beautiful. Now we'll set this up just right over here, kind of out of the way. It doesn't matter where. We're not going to be using this probably a real long time. Go there. I missed that one. And this guy here with the white lens. And I need my wrench. Beautiful. that's all ready to go. This guy is ready to go. No, he is not ready to go because I put that on the wrong thing. I always forget about that. So this guy goes on these. And then I've got to energy pipes. I put them back in here. There they are. I don't know if I've got enough of them. I do not. I don't really want to waste one of these now, but I want to get this going while I've got a chance for it to do some going. Let's just go ahead and do that. It's not like it's going to use any less power or any more power doing it that way. And let's hit that one, and we'll hit that one, and now this should be getting power. This should be working. It's not going to work real fast. It's not a fast progress. But it will get us what we need. So I think we've got enough ether for the time being. We're going to go ahead and kill this guy. And we got nothing for it. We got some wither skulls. Oh, there it is. So yeah, that is, I gotta get out of here. I don't know why it does that in here. I don't know if it's because of the glass or what. But for now, we can take these guys and turn it off. We don't need them running right now. And this guy down here can come off. We've got what we've needed out of that. Well, it took about 20 minutes or so, but we've got our first prosperity ore. I'm going to guess probably our best bet is going to be to just place this down and mine it with our killer pick. We're going to need a lot more than 7. So that's going to be a thing that we're going to be waiting on. Alright, so here we go. Rancher is now made. We're not going to use it today, but basically you can use this guy to milk cows, shear sheep, all the above. But we're going to need it for milking purposes. So we need milk in order to make cheese, in order to get into rats. I think we talked about that. Alright, so we're back. It's been a couple days. For one, I was AFK. And to show you what I'm talking about with going AFK. Look at all these doctors. Not only that, but there's a bunch of them around here. And no, he didn't get in. But yeah, we've got plague doctors. They just spawn and spawn and spawn. I'm going to have to go in and probably fix that. But I've done a few things since then. One, I talked about using the rancher for cows to get cheese in order to get into rats, and that's just kind of it's more tedious than it is anything else. We probably will set it up, but all you got to do, we can just bucket all we want to. Now it's got water in it because it's rained since I was on here, and so that. 2, this guy, it has run. We got a whole bunch of stuff out of here and then run out of power, and I had to go get some more lava, and it's shut off right now. But if we come in here, we've got 22 stacks of prosperity shards now, which was nice. Actually, it was about 4.5 stacks of the ore, and our supermassive pick took care of that. So, but we've got one last thing that I wanted to do. Bees. We'll talk about bees next episode. One last thing that I want to do before we go today, which is we need to make, and I got rid of it up here because I updated the pack. There was an update to the pack again. We need a machine, and I don't remember what the machine's called. This guy right here, multi-servo press. And then we need our numismatic die. Both of these guys right here, we need Constantan, easy enough to make, and This guy is some Invar plates. All of it easy enough. Matter of fact, I should have Invar already going. I did. And I need some Constantine, which is, I don't remember. We need bronze too. Constantine is copper and nickel. So 3, 1, 2, 4, 4. Let's get these guys going. And then bronze is should be 10 and copper. 1, 10, 3 copper. And that is 10. Beautiful. Alright, and with that, that should be everything we need now to make this guy. Wrong one, this one. So, the multi-serval press made. Numismatic die is now made. We can throw this guy up here. Basically, with the press, we can use this. Of course, pack stuff, unpack stuff, make plates, make dies. There's several different options that we can use. Make gears, all that good stuff. But what we want is to make the Enderium die and our Enderium coin. And for that, we need Enderium. And that was part of the reason why. Induction smelter. Diamond dust, ender pearl, and lead. Diamond dust. Wait, can we do that? Does it have to be diamond dust? It does have to be diamond dust. So I've got no diamond dust left. Oh, I have one. Oh, that's beautiful. We need lead, and that was, I done 2 ender pearls. We've got a bunch of ender pearls now. We'll talk about, actually, got a bunch of ender pearls because I went out, trying to get to the mining dimension also, and you have to kill the ender golems, and they usually spawn around, I don't have my thing on. They usually spawn around those obsidian towers over there, and then around any of the little end buildings that show up, and I went running around trying to get them to spawn, and none of them spawned. So, the end is coming. Well, not the end of the... going to the end. God, this takes forever. And... boom, we got our first bit of Enderium. We put that guy in here. Actually, let's not do that. Let's go ahead and break this down. It's 3 nuggets to make a coin. And we've got our Enderium coin. And now we've got what we need. Electrum and iron. And we had some Electrum. That's not Electrum. Maybe we didn't have Electrum. Electrum. And that. And we need our plate back. We can throw those in there, throw those in there. This guy can go in here. I've got phantoms. And there's that. And now we should be able to make our catalyst for going to the Undergarden. Quest complete. Beautiful. Alright, so we got a few quests to complete, and then we're going to kill this. We got one for the Waystones. I think that's a new quest that wasn't there before. We got one for the Netherite Barrel I made for our miner. We got our catalyst for going to the Undergarden. We got that. We got one for the multi-serval press. That's the unpacking die. That breaks stuff down. Mystical agriculture. We've got one for prosperity shards. That gives us a bunch of prosperity blocks. And that's everything we've got. So with that, that's where we're at. We can now go to the Undergarden, which means we can get into Britannia and start moving on about our business. There's a lot of work to get to it. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.